What is going on, everyone? It is Minato here, and today we're going to take a look at STR Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta against the Salmax boss event. Now, I finished all the Bardock content that I wanted to do more or less, so we're going to be able to catch up on some videos I've been wanting to do, and I think this guy could be quite interesting in this event. I don't believe I've taken him into here, so I'll be very, intrigued to see will he be able to tank properly. Is he gonna suck here, right? We'll have to kind of check him out. The only thing is that he's not under his 200% here. He's under the 200% for the Mod Vegeta team, but I don't really like that team. So we're gonna run the Bond of Parent and Child team led by LR, Vegeta, and Trunks here. This is just a general team I brought together, a bunch of tanks, units, and stuff like that. The only caveat to Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is that he does lose his passive, which is 80% damage reduction for the first 10 turns from start of turn. He does lose that after 10 turns, obviously, but especially since he's starting in slot 3 already, we're not going to run out of those 10 turns that he'll have, because I believe it's from his first appearance. He does get extra attack when the enemy's stunned, but you're not going to be able to stun Cellmax. I believe it have intros on, so let's play this.
What? お前が誇り高きサイヤ人の血を引く者ならば、俺の息子ならば、誰にも負けることは許さん。俺、超えてみせます。目の前の敵も、トムさんも。
I feel like I don't really run LR Vegeta and Trunks often, and I was thinking recently, like, why don't I run this unit? They're a very strong unit, right? Then it did hit me. They haven't had a new team since they really came out, right? They're pretty much just on their team by themselves. This sucks, unfortunately. Oh, we'll have to do that. They're pretty much just on their team by themselves, right? I mean, if we take a look here, they're on Future Saga, their team. Time Travelers could get a new lead with Heroes, right? I mean, again, like I said, Dokkan's gonna be dead basically until like the 24th-ish when Heroes comes out. Their Joint Forces got a new team. I mean, they're on the LR Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta team. I guess that's a team that they got, but I feel like people don't like that team or the unit, so we don't really see that often. Vegeta Family Majin Vegeta came out before them, and again, I don't really like him as a leader either. Bond Master and Disciple hasn't had a team battle. Fate hasn't had like an actual leader yet. And then Bond Parent and Child is their team, so I mean, yeah, they're pretty much just stuck on this team. Again, you could run the LR Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta, but people usually probably aren't going to go out of the way to run them. It seems like we're going to kill some Max here, which is fine. What other units we're looking at next turn? Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, Majin Vegeta, and then God Goku. I don't know if that's going to kill. So we might have to wait an extra turn until we actually see the rotation, but I'll put Super Saiyan 3 Bardock off. I think that's probably gonna end up well.
トランクス、お前は赤ん坊の頃から一度も抱いてやったことがなかったな。抱かせてくれ。
なんだよパパ、やめてよ、恥ずかしいよ。
元気でな、トランクス。
Pretty sick intro in my opinion. I like it a lot. So luckily we have a bunch of Power Beyond Super Saiyan units floating around here. It's for Bardock. I guess it doesn't matter what I get you. I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter what I really give any of these characters. We'll get this here. Okay. Yeah, Majin Vegeta is also a unit that I feel like I haven't really busted out because, again, he's also kind of restricted to this team. Again, this team is obviously very powerful, but I just tend to use the teams that are getting new units. And I guess, you know, Bond and Parent, like, this leader skill is, Bond and Parent Child is a huge team. But Battle of Fate with the 200% doesn't have that many characters, right? So I just feel like I don't really use this team that often, right? It's kind of weird, right? I mean, I keep saying right over and over. I do. I got a comment recently. Someone was like, "Can you stop saying over and over? Oh my goodness!" And I'm like, nah. I would say what I want, but if we take a look at the, I guess I'll take a look here real quick. Like Battle Fate team hasn't really gotten many new units recently at all, right? I mean, they were the most recent unit. They came out on like May 31st on GP, so yeah, that's pretty funny. This team hasn't really gotten any buffs, major ones, for the 200% itself. I mean, we could be seeing some soon. We saw the LR God Goku's getting an EZA. Beerus and Whis are too. Beerus and Whis aren't on Battlefield though. We'll just have to do this, right? I mean, that's kind of it. We'll do this. Now we're gonna have them build up. Well, they're already built up. Never mind. We'll get this here. We'll get this, and then we'll give Namek Goku this right here. Okay, but Vegeta Trunks' intro lasts for 5 turns, right? Yeah, so we still have one more turn after this. Sweet. They should be good with their interrupt even in slot 2. Because usually most of the attacks are obviously going to be in slot 1, right? So they should be still fine even in slot 2 there. Now, Namek Goku, let me get them like quad super right here. That'd be pretty sick. I mean, dude, this unit is so good. I don't know. It's unfortunate I haven't really used it much. Okay. That's fine. I would like to get some crits, but it seems like crits are just not happening. The friend next turn should be able to get a bunch of crits, though. That's for sure. Namek Goku as well. I have a pretty split build on this guy. Like, what, 17 additional, 18 crit? So, I feel like it's going to be pretty often. We'll be able to see both of those come into play. Probably more so additionals, because Namek Goku obviously has the additional chance also built into his passive, so... And there's that one right there. I believe that's a 30% chance. It could also be the hidden potential one. We don't know for sure. But if you got a 4th attack, we'll see. Alright, that's another crit. Okay. I would assume that was a hidden potential one. Okay. Okay, Majin Vegeta, actually. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll float God Goku off. That should be fine here. So now this Vegeta and Trunks should also be getting built up here. Oh yeah, my Majin Vegeta, he finally has a second dupe in him. I believe I pulled the second dupe off the Bardock banner, so that's pretty swell. The Bardock banner is actually, it's fine, right? I don't think it's like the best banner ever. It's solid, I guess. Has 3 usable, no, it has 4 usable units there. I honestly, it's not a bad banner because like you have Bardock, Tora, I think is fine. Majin Vegeta and Broly are still pretty nice right now, but the other 3 are pretty bad. It's kind of similar in terms of like the Gamma banner, which, well, I also think that banner is probably better. It has like a similar level of like 4 units being useful. Okay, we'll do this. Perfect. So, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta again. It doesn't matter. Hey, him getting a super attack, we don't care about it. So we'll do that. You do share 3 links with him. Super Saiyan over in a flash, and then Fierce Battle. We're missing Saiyan Warrior Race, but that doesn't matter. Again, this Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, he actually doesn't have any links that gives him defense, huh? From really looking at it, no, he does not. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's kind of funny. I mean, these damage reduction units obviously would prefer to get links with defense up. That would be pretty swell for them, right? I mean, defense links adds a lot, right? So that does suck for this guy, and especially because he only has 6 things. That's pretty stupid. Okay, we'll get this here, and then we'll see. 52k defense is really low still, even with the damage reduction. I feel like he still might take some damage. Let's see. Will he live the super? I'm pretty sure he'll live the super, but the normals could be the issue. Yeah, 374 is pretty strong. Yeah, he's taking 70k normals. Okay, yeah, that's the issue. With this Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, you can't take normals, huh? I guess that makes sense. Again, that's because his damage reduction is, even though it's high, his defense stat is so low. Like, if he had even just like 50% defense start of turn, that would be huge for this unit, right? Adding 50% on top of that. I mean, ideally, like if you had like 100, 120%, he would be perfectly fine against normals. Like there would be no issues against normal attacks whatsoever. Because his defensive stat is not that bad. It's at 11,000, right? And that's a pretty high defensive stat, right? And he has the, even especially for an STR unit who gets lower defense right there, right? He has the old hidden potential. I mean, maybe if I gave him full defensive equips, he would be looking a lot better, but I don't know if that'll make that much of a difference. But that is him. I mean, I feel like we saw a pretty good example. He ate a super attack very well, but then the normals are what killed him. So you can run him. Definitely just throw him on the team. Don't put him against too many attacks. Like, you know, you saw at the end there was like 3 attacks there. I mean, the move probably there would have been to have the Vegeta and Trunks slot 1. Then I guess this guy slot 2, right? And then have him take... Because you don't... It's weird, because he's a tank, but he wants to take as little, like, attacks as possible. And you want to hope where the super attack is. I guess that's where, like, you know, if you're running, like, Tech Bardock on this team and have that Scouter up, that could be really good for this guy, right? But let me know what y'all think of him. I feel like he could be a little better, especially since all he does is... His role is supposed to be to tank, and he's not that great. But, yeah, I'll catch you next time. Peace out.